Brian, today we're going to do a product review of some new microphone stands we bought.
New microphone stands. Why would we need new microphone stands?
Well, if you watched our product review of the Members Mark cases, we are in the process of establishing a mobile rig.
That sounds like an impossible task. A mobile rig for what purpose?
Well, I travel promoting the Northwest Florida School of Biblical Studies, and I go to lectureships and different meetings, and we have different preachers there that I want to be able to interview for the Mitt Show podcast, as well as some of the promotional things I do for the school. So I wanted one case that I could go, I set up at a table, unpack it, I could start recording into my laptop just, within just a few minutes. And so we're using that Members Mark case that we reviewed for that, but we needed some type of stand. This in the studio here are what are these called again? Risers.
The like some kind of boom mic. I had to scoot over so I think everybody can see me. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, this is one of those new things that we're trying.
This is a new studio setup, so if like half my head is gone, I'm sorry.
We got to go faster and nobody's going to watch.
That's right.
So what we did, went on Amazon, quick search, and we got the Bearstar PC-02 microphone stand.
Shing.
And this stand cost, and we bought two of them, and you get them individually, $8 and some change. It was $16.72 for two through Amazon. And because
$50 for shipping.
Nope, Amazon Prime free shipping.
Free shipping. Wow.
And so technically I pay for that in my Prime membership, but it more than pays for itself.
Yes, it does.
All right, so the material that it will talk about on here is heavy-duty metal tripod stand, plastic hands-free clip holder. That is for the mate rail. The tripod stand is more stable. Don't worry to slip down when you use, and you can focus on your recording. You adjust the table height. It's got a screw to allow for adjusting the height easily. Adjustable height from 10 to 20 centimeters, or up to 7.87 inches. It does fold, and so it's flexible and ideal for podcasting, voiceovers, portable, and home recording. Now, this is not an expensive stand, but for what you get, we feel like it's a good quality product. When it comes in the box, it will slide out the bottom.
Yes, it will.
If you
completely loosen it. Okay.
But when it came in the box, it was actually a small Amazon package. I was thinking, oh no, because that's the size it came.
You can stick that in your pocket.
Yes, and then it does come with the microphone holder that does have a separate screw, so it'll go to two sizes. It works with the smaller size, but if you need to, you still have the larger attachment. We're not going to be using these because we use the Heil microphones. We'll just be taking some out of the studio with us.
Wait, let me just stop. Our voices can only be handled by Heil PR40 mics.
That's not true. But some downsides. Let's talk positives first.
Yeah.
Optimistic. Something I like the size. I mean, you're talking very small, compact, will not take up much space. I could throw this in my backpack if I wanted to.
That is correct.
All right.
You can put it in your back pocket.
All right. And the other thing that we talked about, you mentioned that you really liked about it, Brian, was what?
Well, okay, on the bottom of the feet is actually little rubber, I guess they're little padding. And when you sit it down, it has really a kind of a shock absorber effect. The angle by which, and so I'm thinking if you were to put an actual microphone on it and you would bump the table, it would have a similar effect as what our shock mounts are on the boom mics. And
we will be testing that as I go forward. The other thing I liked about this, we looked at some that had the round bottom.
Yeah.
And it would be large, hard to put into the case. But also, I figured when I go to these events, a lot of times the table's not always level because they're tables that have been moved. They're the leftover tables.
They're missing a leg.
And so if it's not exactly level, these legs will adjust somewhat to where a round plate may be unsteady.
Yeah.
So I like the separate within there. Now, downsides. some negatives, or is there another positive you want to mention?
No, well, I do like the adjustable. That you really there's a couple of inches of adjustment. If it says adjusting to, I mean, if you look, that's as low as it goes, and then so there is an adjustment, and for what you're doing, if you're sitting at a table and you just need to get that microphone within a foot, then this is perfect because you pull it right there to your face and you're ready to go.
Exactly. The center part that he dropped a moment ago is made of metal. I think that is good. If that had been plastic, I don't think it would have worked. They really did a good job as far as using plastic to reduce weight, reduce cost, but where it needs metal, it's there. Now that's where the negative, I would say, is the actual threads on the top are plastic, and I'm not real big on that. But
are you sure about that?
Well, you check it for me.
How am I going to check it?
You can feel of it and tell me.
That's what I was feeling. It feels very hard to me. Yeah. It appears that Guyton is going to take the microphone off the boom stand and put it on the exhibit stand. You got it. I mean, you got it right there. Come on. Now, will the microphone work? That is the question.
All right, that's a little noise for you. If I'd prepped for this better, we'd have a longer mic cable. But I will say, I hope that's on video. But the height, when I first put it on, I thought there's no way this short stand is going to be tall enough. But with our attachment for the Hiles,
it's perfect.
You actually have a good.
It is perfect. It is the same height. If you ever watch the Twitch show, it's very similar height to what they're using on their tabletops, and they're in $1 million studio.
So that does work. Sorry for having all this in my way as we're doing this, but that's the thing. This isn't a pre-planned product review in the sense we want you to see what we're seeing as we unbox, as we try this.
Mm-hmm.
So concerning the Bearstar PC-01, so far, good quality product. We'll see after we transport it all over the United States.
Yeah, I want to see if it's got the same shock absorber thing.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it is. I don't know, because it would probably be going through this other mic too.
We'll try this when I set up next week at the Freed Hardeman Leadership.
Yeah, and then that would be the real world test, and then of course we'd have a better idea.
All right. If you have any questions about this, we'll try and put a link in the show notes where you can find this on Amazon. If you have any experiences with it, pros, cons, please give your comments and let us know what you think regarding the Bearstar PC-01 microphone stand.
Okay, and how are they going to give us information such as questions, comments, suggestions?
Well, you're always welcome to email me, g.montgomery@nwfsbs.com, but you can also
go to the website.
Go to the website and
mitchshow.com.
Remember, this is not the podcast. So right here on YouTube channel, put the comments in there. See, you forgot what we were recording.
I forgot. Yeah, you can just put them directly into YouTube, and they go directly to our inbox, and it shows up on our phone. It goes, ding, new comment.
So we hope you find this handy. If you have any questions, we'll try and give you some close-up shots throughout this video, maybe some of these places where I was moving around.
Yep. See ya.
Northwest Florida School of Biblical Studies, equipping Christians for life.